Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment in our Pokemon Soul Silver playthrough. We have made our way to, I believe, what the next objective is, and that is making our way up towards the Lake of Rage, so we can trigger whatever events need to happen so we can go and take care of the Gyarados that's out on the Lake of Rage, as well as take our approach towards the gym leader that I think unlocks as soon as we're done, because there's someone currently standing in front of his door saying that someone is going back and forth from the Lake of Rage. I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and get up to that space so we can take care of that and see what we end up with once we are there. All right, here's the Lake of Rage. Let's go ahead and surf on the lake. Make our way up to the red Gyarados that's hanging out up here. Though I'm sure we're going to have... Whoa, there's a lot of Gyarados. There's a very under-leveled Gyarados actually hanging out here. That's kind of interesting. It's raining, which isn't particularly great. And we've got Intimidation coming in and cut our attack. But that's okay. We're just going to Thunder Shock the Gyarados so we can get out to the one that's in the center of the lake. Anyway, there we are. Super effective because of course it was. I mean, against a water flying type, that's a 4 times weakness. Let's go ahead and attack this Gyarados, or I guess get this Gyarados to attack us. Here is a shine there from this shiny Gyarados. Let's go ahead and start off with a Thunder Shock. I don't know that I have a need for Gyarados on my team since we have soon-to-be Feraligatr here. But if we get the Thunder Wave off to paralyze the Gyarados, that's going to be a good start. I'll then hit it with the Thunder Shock. If we happen to take it out, then that's fine. If it doesn't go completely down and we are able to catch it, I suppose that's fine as well. That's actually not so bad. Barring a crit, we should have enough damage here to get ourselves within range of using a Pokeball. Nice work there. Here comes another Leer, which it seems like it's all it's able to do. Let's now go ahead and bust out an item from our bag. Let's use a Pokeball. We can't use a fastball. Let's lead out with this Great Ball, and if that doesn't work, we'll resort to some Pokeballs. Because why not at this point? There's 2, there's 3. It's at very low health with a status condition, so I was expecting that to go relatively smoothly here. Let's go ahead and get Gyarados on our screen. A nice shiny Gyarados to add there, the free shiny for the game. Let's go ahead and name this Gyarados. It's a female. I don't know if it always is. We're going to name... there we are. That's the one that I was looking for. We're going to name this Gyarados Zoe. And I think Zoe is normally spelled with an E, but it's got the oolong dots over the top of it, so we're going to go ahead and spell it this way so we can. And there goes Zoe over to Bill's PC. And now we have a red scale, which means that we can get, I think it's the XP share from someone. Oh, there's the man with the black cape that they were talking about. Hey, Lance. Sure. Mahogany Town, huh? And you're just going to take off immediately. That's fun. Let me see where Mahogany Town is. Oh, it's just down here is all. So it's literally just down the road from where we're at. So let's make our way down in that general direction. And if we go through that, we're going to be asked to pay a toll, which I don't want to do. So let's make our way down and see where Lance ended up down in Town. And he's not at the gym here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves healed up from the Poké Center, and then we'll check some of the other buildings here in town. See if we can't find where Lance ran off to. Let's head inside here, I guess, then, and see if we can find anything. There's Lance. Did Dragonite just kill that guy? What do we got? Well, Lance has gone down into the basement. Apparently not that well camouflaged. And yeah, let's head down here. See what we can find. We just set off an alarm is all, huh? I mean, how else would you get around that? I couldn't tell you. So, let's go ahead and fight some rocket grunts and see how this goes for us. Nancy coming out, we should just be able to sheerly overpower the grunts teams here. There's a headbutt. We're fine. We're very, very fine. There's even better because we got the paralysis off of static. So there's... Are you kidding me? Well, let's conserve some Thundershock and go for a tackle here. That gets rid of the remainder of the Drowsy's health, and now we've got someone else coming in here, I'm sure. Oh, Zubat. This is going to be very quick and easy with a Thundershock. It should just go down almost immediately. There we go. Not so bad. Now let's get out of this battle and inevitably set off another alarm, I'm sure, so we can fight someone else. Oh, or we're just going to get a bunch of grunts coming in to conduct some battle with us. Awesome. Leading in with another Zubat. I like that. Let's go ahead and Thundershock it so we can make quick work of the Zubat here. What else do you have? Give me something that will be a little more challenging, because I know you don't have it. Grimer. That's actually an interesting pick. Let's go ahead and Thunder Wave here, just so we can do a little bit more setup against it, because we don't have the inherit ability here. Of course you're going to minimize. That's annoying. Let's go ahead and charge. And as long as we hit our next Thundershock, we should be fine. Mud Slap. That's not great. It's super effective, but it didn't do a whole lot for us. And now my accuracy is low, in addition to the increased evasion on my opponent. But we were able to get through it just fine. And what else do we have? A Rattata. Well, with my accuracy dropped, I'm going to substitute out my Rattata. Let's go ahead and pivot over to Zach. Zach should be able to handle the Rattata, I would hope. Bite doesn't do a whole lot to us. Let's go ahead and get a wing attack there. See what that does for us. It should be enough to overpower the Rattata, which it is. Nice work from Nancy growing up there to level 28. Zach growing a couple of experience points as well. And then let's see. Okay, there's the Persian that's out. There's another Persian. Sounds like there's a switch that we've got to get rid of. I wonder if it's down this way. It's like there's a scientist here that we're going to have to deal with. And let's see what he's got. Scientist Greg sending out a Magnemite here. Well, we've got someone that's just perfect for that. So let's go ahead and switch into Edna. What are you going to do now? You were going to go for thunder or something. Nope, doesn't affect me. Try again. But actually don't, because I'm just going to magnitude you to get rid of you pretty quick here. Goodbye. Alright. Let's go ahead and rinse and repeat against the next Magnemite here. Another magnitude 10. That's a really solid hit there. Quick work of the Magnemite, to be sure. And then Magnemite times 3. You could have just sent out one Magneton. Magnitude 6, that should hopefully be enough to take it out. Magnitude 7 was just under what was needed. So not bad. Edna growing to level 31. We'll have to keep her on the lower end of that as she continues to level up here. But let's go ahead and grab this. That's a guard spec. I don't know how much that really does for me. Battle items there. Yes, I'm going to press that. All of the surveillance system, is it? It looks like it is. That's actually quite nice. Because I didn't want to continue fighting everyone in this hideout if I could avoid it. And there's a path past that one. There's a nugget. That's quite nice. That's a staircase down. What is this? This is just a trapped floor that has a bunch of Voltorbs on it, is all? Well, let's get a tackle out of there. That's not particularly great. But you got paralyzed because of it, so serves you right, I suppose. And I got paralyzed. Well, let's go ahead and switch over to Edna. Just so we can make some quick work of the Voltorb here. Fully paralyzed, that's nice. Let's go ahead and get that magnitude out there so we can just speed past the rest of the Voltorb. Not bad. And nice work there from all parties involved. I don't think I need to go that way. Let's see what this does for me. Oh, it just warps me back to the start. That's interesting. There's a grunt here that we can combat with. Oh, is this just a alternate path that we could have taken down? Alright, here comes a Rattata. I should have really switched Nancy out of the primary slot here before this fight. Let's go with Zach here. Oh, Pursuit coming out to hit me. That's fun. But you got paralyzed because of it. That's hilarious. Alright. Let's get him, Zach. Let's get this wing attack off. Get a nice strike there on the Rattata. So you've gone down. Here comes yet another Rattata. Are you just going to have a team of rats here? Wing attack should make quick work of you, just like the former. And what comes next? Another Rattata. Maybe they'll have Eradicate and mix things up, but I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the case as well. But alas, it's just another Rattata. Goodbye. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, say goodnight. Yep, that's just a floor. So we don't have to bother with that. We can just... Nope, I don't go down that way. I need to come around this way. And then we can zoom past the rest of these. Okay, that's just the orange lining on the wall that's back behind that. I'm guessing Lance is probably down here, and he's going to belittle us here. Oh, well, thanks. That was very kind of you, Lance. Okay, what do we have next? We can get around these. Oh, we need a password to disable that. That's fun. So we're just gonna move past that grunt there. But couldn't get around this one. That's unfortunate. We'll just get him through, and I still haven't switched our lead party member. But in this case, it's good that we haven't. Nancy, let's take out this Golbat. Hopefully in one fell swoop. And indeed it is. Nice quick little fight there with you. And then we'll make our way further into the abyss. I do think that I want to change the party though. So let's go ahead and redistribute that real quick. Let's switch. Sure, we can switch Zach into the primary spot there. And down the next set of stairs we go. Hey, Lance. What do we got? You need the voice of a certain person. Petrel, rocket executive. Hiding in the office. It's also protected with the password. We need the password to get into the leader's office first. Did you just walk right past that guy? Alright. There's a full heal. Not so bad there. Snatch. Don't know how beneficial that's going to be for us, but it's something, I suppose. Oh, that's a rocket grunt there. Wasn't expecting to see you. Oh, you're just going to tell me the password if I beat you. That's fine. Alright, Raticate. Let's go ahead and hit you with the wing attack. It probably won't take it out outright, but it should do a decent amount of damage to it. It looks like it did. And Bite not doing a whole lot to us there. Let's go ahead and leech life the rest of the health off of this Raticate so we can get some healing back off of it. Not bad. Excellent work there from Zach. You gonna tell me the password? Raticate tail? I hope I don't have to type that out. There's an X special. Let's see what's back here. Protein, not bad. So let's make our way past. I don't want to necessarily fight the scientist that's right there. But if we can make our way up here. Oh, I could just stroll right past you. That's fun. Sylph employee coming out. I don't know if there's really a whole lot left in there. But let's get rid of your coughing. I don't know if I have anything really for that. Let's go ahead and get this Confuse Ray. That should do some good work against the coughing there. Please hit yourself in confusion. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. And let's go ahead and get a wing attack off here since the poison type isn't weak to any of the moves that I have on this. Really? You ended up getting out of that? Yeah, of course it's not effective because I'm also a poison type. Goodbye, coughing. What else do we have? Another coughing, because of course we do. Let's get another wing attack, because that seems to be our one of the better options for our damage dealing. Don't smoke screen me. That's just rude. Of course it misses, because why wouldn't it? Smog, that's not going to do hardly anything. There we go. And Poffing number 2 out of the way. And now Zach's up at level 28. That's pretty great. We just need to make sure that we've got friendship continuing to increase with our Golbat. Oh, he's not happy. Oh, he was glaring at the foe. Restless gazing around. Anywho, let's make our way up. I'm assuming this staircase is going to take us to the boss's quarters. Or it's going to be down these stairs. And here comes the next trainer in our wake. Nice Rattata coming out. Go ahead and get that wing attack out of the way so we can blast through the Rattata. And I wonder if it's just going to be a bunch more of the same. There's Rattata number 2. Come on, keep me entertained. Throw me a Raticate for your next one, or something that's not just a third purple rat. What do you got? Zubat. Okay, that's something different. It's still probably going to go down to a wing attack here, because it doesn't resist that. It just does neutral damage, and we've got a level advantage on our side. Let's go ahead and switch our team around a bit. Put Paula in the primary slot. Heading into what I assume is the boss's headquarters here. Ooh, there is one right there. Oh, it needs 2 passwords. That's fun. Ultra Ball. I'll take that. Do I get the other one up this staircase then? Nope, I don't. I get another Pokeball. That's fun. I'm guessing that the other trainer that was in that room from downstairs is the other one. You've got a Murkrow just hanging out in your office. That's kind of fun. Let's sneak past. Back down here. And I can't just turn that off. That's unfortunate. But what I can do is I can come in here and I can talk to this other grunt. Okay, this should be the other password that we're looking for. Ekans. Well, you're a poison type, and fortunately for me, Paula, even though I got my attack cut by the Intimidate, Extrasensory is not only a super effective move against you, but it's also a special move. So that is all that I needed to write you off. And then we have Gloom, who is another poison type that should fall pretty easily to an Extrasensory. That looks like it's been handled. Nice work there. Paula gaining some much needed experience, which I really like. Slowpoke Tail. Is it Raticate Tail and Slowpoke Tail? Again, I hope I don't have to recite that back. Even though I suppose I may have it at this point. Let's run down to the other side of this hallway and get in through the boss's door. I wonder if Lance has magically appeared at this point. Oh! You're here. Hi, William. Your Pokemon are no match at all. Cool. That's fine. Oh, you're just gonna kick me out of the way. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Thank you for accepting those 2 passwords. Is this Giovanni? Or is it somebody else? It is Giovanni. Nice. Oh, Pentrol. That's fine. Hail Giovanni. Okay, Petrol. Let's dance here. Zubat, easy. We'll just extra sensory there. That'll take him out rather swiftly. Except for it is a higher level. Nope, doesn't matter. We've got the stats advantage plus the super effective damage on it. Coughing, this should be hopefully more of the same. Extra sensory from the member of our team there, from Paula the Togetic. That's goodbye to that coughing. What do you have for me in the last slot there? Wish? What does Wish do? Self-healing move restores... Okay, that's fine. And I think it'll do more for us than Metronome will at this point. Just because I never find myself using Metronome anyway. So, that's not so bad. And Eradicate is the last one. Well, thanks for calling me good there. Let's get this extra sensory out. Of course, we're going to get Hyper Fanged. That's always fun. At least it wasn't a Super Fang, though, because I think that would have been decisively worse. Of course you Sucker Punch me. That's just rude. But I don't recall if Sucker Punch does as much or more under what circumstances. It's fine. Paula made pretty quick work of that. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, are you just going to run away? Does this Murkrow mimic you? Okay, that's fun. That's actually kind of a funny little gimmick there. All right, Murkrow, come on, let's make our way up towards the door then. Okay. Wow, let's go back through this door then. This is kind of funny that it's continuing to repeat it. That's actually hilarious. Let's fight this grunt just so we can get the experience from it. And then we'll go back through these doors and shut down the transmitter before making our way to the gym. Well, this should be a relatively short fight. Extra sensory on the Venonat. It's a poison type, so that's going to be quick work there. Goodbye, Mr. Venonat. And you have one more. You do. It's a secondary Venonat. So rinse and repeat what we did all of 2 seconds ago. Say goodbye to the Venonat a second time. And now we'll go shut down the transmitter. How that needs to be done, I could not tell you. Or we're going to get approached by an executive. Hey Lance, thanks there. Oh, do we get a 2-person battle here? Nope, it's just segmented off into... No, it is a 2-person battle. That's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and, of course, Arbok cuts our attacks down. That's always fun. Let's get an extra sensory on the Arbok. Oh, are you just going to fly out of here? That's fun. Get rid of the Arbok, please. No, but it did a decent amount of damage to it, so that's something, I suppose. But I can't use extra sensory here, so that's unfortunate. Let's then yawn the Arbok so we can put it to sleep, or the Dragonite can just take it out. That's fine too. Thanks, Paula, for gaining a level there. If only you weren't disabled. Of course you ended up being immune to that. There's a Murkrow. Yeah, I mean, if we can use Wish on ourselves. This Dragonite's just going to fly in and out of battle, isn't it? Oh, dear. Hey, thanks for missing that. Let's encore the Drowsy, I guess. Oh, dang it, it went down. That's unfortunate. But now I can have someone else that does more damage. We'll go ahead and bring in Timmy. And we'll get a Ice Fang off on the Murkrow. Of course you fly out again. I mean, if it works, then I guess that's all you really needed. Ice Fang should be super effective on the Murkrow due to the flying type. And it is. Headbutt. You just keep trying to headbutt the Dragonite, don't you? Oh, I didn't mean to hit the Dragonite with this Surf, but he should be able to tank it. It's fine. Oh, don't hit me with that. That's not fun. There is a Surf. I don't like that Surf hits your own side of the battlefield now. Alright, there's the Murkrow gone. And I should not have Gloom in for this. But we may actually be okay if we Ice Fang it. And of course, this Dragonite's just going to fly in and out of battle, so that's fun. That should deal super effective type damage against the Gloom, but not enough. It flinched though, so that's fun. And don't... That's just rude. Let's bite the Gloom then. Especially if you're going to focus the Grimer. And is that going to do enough? It's not. Mega Drain, it of course targeted me for that. So it's going to gain all of its health back. I can't deal super effective damage to it. We're going to switch you out. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to go into Zac. The Dragonite's going to fly away. And Mega Drain shouldn't do nearly as much because I think I 4 times resist the move now. But with being a poison type and a flying type, let's get a wing attack in here. Except for it's not going to matter because this fly is still a flying type move and much stronger. And Timmy growing some levels, yay! All sorts of fun. Let's make our way through the remainder of this story area. Sure we will. Let's turn this off. Eat the hung back. Alright, well, let's fight the electrodes then. But if I'm going to fight the electrodes, I'm going to do so on my terms. And with someone who can't really hurt me back. Here we go. Let's make our way through the 3 different electrodes. I'm sure that we're going to have to fight all 3 of them. So here comes Magnitude 1. Doesn't affect me. And that fortunately did enough to take it out, which I am appreciative of. Thank you, Edna. Now let's do Electrode 2. Alright, Edna, let's get this with a secondary magnitude. Again, a Magnitude 7. Again, going to be sufficient to take out the electrode. And finally, let's make our way up to the 3rd and final electrode on this side of the switch. It's probably going to spark again, because that's what the other 2 did. Oh, light screen. That's different. Which might not be great, because now it's going to resist that, and I'm sure it's a special move. Maybe it's not. Let's go ahead and Rock Blast then. Yeah, your light screen failed. That's 1 hit, and it should be all we needed to take it out. Excellent work coming in here. And that should be all that we needed to do to shut everything down. Thanks, Lance. HM5, that's probably Fly. No, it's Whirlpool. Okay. Okay, well, let's make our way down. I believe it's Lance's gym is where we're headed next. I think it's the one. I would be remiss if it weren't the one in town, but I've been wrong before. Out of the radio area here. My phone is not ringing anymore, which means that whatever phone call it was not important. Yes, we will heal up our team. Nice. Sure, we can definitely do that. But let's make our way over to this gym. And... oh, it's an ice-type gym. Okay, that was easy enough of a puzzle there. I think I need to come this way. Pryce. Pryce. That's fun. Let's go ahead and encounter... I think you're an ice psychic type. What did you just do to me with those fake tears? Special defense falling. Magnitude 7. Oh, that's unfortunate that you didn't get to take it off more. That should be enough to get through the Jinx. Alright. Cool. Jinx out of the way. I don't think it had anything else. And now we need to change our team distribution here. I think it's going to be Timmy leading us into these fights, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and knock that over. That's going to give us enough room to progress into the next room of the gym. And I don't think that that's where I want to go. Alright, we'll fight this guy. He had changed his direction a moment ago, but that's fine. Let's come on. And of course it's a water ice type here. That's all sorts of fun. Let's go ahead and bite the seal. Oh, we did get a flinch there. That's fun. Can we get a second one, do you think? Nope, used Encore, but that's fine because I'm doing a damage dealing move. And bite. Going to deal more damage to the seal. What else do we have? A Dugong. You're going to get bit because I'm still Encored. I think Encore is 2 to 5 turns. Critical hit. And a flinch. Can we get another flinch and or a crit? Got the flinch in, that's for sure. Of course you try using Encore right before my Encore ends. So that's all sorts of fun. Dugong down. And who is next? Another seal. Well, let's just start using some cuts here, I suppose. Aqua Ring. That's not fun, because now you're going to be healing yourself a little bit each turn, which is just kind of rude and annoying. Let's get a... let's get some bites in here. Ice Shard shouldn't do a whole lot to us, or those moves shouldn't do a whole lot in general. There we go. Is that going to be enough? It is. Excellent work here from Timmy, getting through that gym trainer. Now I'm going to guess... I don't know precisely what I am needing to do here. Can I come here, and then here, and then here, and here, and then here, and then... I don't know. I don't think that was the answer, though. So we're gonna back out of here so we can reset the puzzle, and then we'll come back. I think what I have to do is I need to come here. I need to link those together so they no longer move. Then I come up here. I have to fight this trainer. I'm sure you know Pryce's secret. That's all sorts of fun. Shelter. Alright, Timmy, let's go ahead and get a bite here. Just so we can get some damage in there. Of course, you're going to Icicle Spear me now. At least we resist these hits. Thanks. Let's get another bite. Or you can Ice Shard me now. It doesn't really do a whole lot in your favor, though. So that's fun. We must be speed tied with how this is working. I mean, I got to go first the first time. You're still not doing a whole lot to me, though, so that's fine. Goodbye. Not quite. But I got to go first this time, which means that it is goodbye. There we go. Here comes Timmy up to level 30. Nice. Timmy wants to learn Crunch. Yeah, because Crunch is a better move than Bite. 80 power versus 60 power. Nice. And Crunch can give us, I think it's defense drops. Cloyster. Now let's Crunch. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping it would. Let's Crunch again. This is a bulky Cloyster. Why are you toxic spiking so many times? It's fine. I'll just switch in my Graveler to get rid of him. Don't supersonic me. That's just rude. And of course you hit yourself in confusion, because why wouldn't you? Aura Beam. Not phenomenal, but we should resist through that fairly well. Ice Shard. We're just taking a beating here, aren't we? Thanks for snapping out of your confusion there. Wow, he just does not deal the damage that I need him to. I was gonna say, you better miss that. And there goes our opposing Cloyster. That was a nice chunk of experience. And then here comes Seal, which we should be able to handle with a Crunch or two. Yeah, that puts it down. You've just resigned yourself to a very unfortunate fate. Let's Crunch again. And you are now defeated. Hi, Gerardo. Based off the fact that we've had a bunch of... Oh, I didn't know that Timmy was going to evolve here. But based off the fact that we've had a bunch of water types that we've been facing off against, I'm going to switch Nancy into the primary spot, even though we can now deal more efficient damage with our fully evolved Feraligatr. No, you don't need to know agility. Alright, let's go over here, and then we will switch in Nancy into the primary slot, under the assumption that we are going to continue to see water ice types as we get up here to Pryce. Alright, Pryce, lay it on me. What do you got? Hopefully a bunch of water ice types, because that's what I have prepared for. Pryce coming in, leading with Seal. That's perfect. It's a little bit higher level than I am, but I am prepared to deal with that in turn. That was not as much as I was hoping it would be. Icy Wind, what does that do to me? Not as much as it could have. I won't use Hail. That's just annoying. Use Thundershock here. And if we use Thundershock one more time, that will be the end of the Seal. We got buffeted. Oh, you get buffeted by that too. That's interesting. We'll tackle here. Of course you would withdraw your Seal. I don't know if Piloswine is a ground type or not. I think it is. I think it is a ground type. That's unfortunate. Well, we are going to switch into Timmy then. Oh, that's not fun. Though we should resist this fairly well as a water type. Not bad. Hail continues to fall. We're both... Or I'm going to get buffeted by it. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and surf here. Water and ground, that should be... Or an ice and ground type, that should do a fair spattering of damage. And or just take out the Piloswine altogether. Nice work there. And Timmy gaining an extra level here. Going up to level 31. Stupid Hail. Is that Seal coming back out? No, he's going to go to his Dugong. And we're going to go back in for some crunches here. We should deal more damage with our increased stats with the Feraligatr, but we're not doing a whole lot, which is unfortunate. And we have an attack fall, which is not going to help our case anymore. Give me a defense drop. Nope, there goes the Aura Beam. That's going to take us out. But that's okay. I should be able to deal with the Dugong and the Seal with Nancy here. So let's go ahead and do a Thunder Shock here. That's an Aura Beam, which I'm not particularly fond of. But we were able to tank through it to get out a Thunder Shock at the very least. Ice Shard. That's probably going to take us out here. Yeah, and that's fine. It's not the end of the world by any means. By any stretch of the imagination. Let's go ahead and use Deborah just because we can. And let's go ahead and get Psybeam out here. That should finish off the Dugong, I'm hoping. And then the Seal is going to come out and be taken out pretty shortly thereafter. Deborah growing to level 30, that's always nice. Learning moves. Let's go ahead and learn Recover, because I feel like that'll be beneficial. And I think that Recover is going to be more beneficial for us than Disable is. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Disable. There's a nice Recover on the table for us. And then we're just going to go ahead and... Yeah, I am a trainer. I'm anticipating that he's going to use a potion. That's what I expected him to do, which I would have expected him to use that on other Pokemon of his, but he just did not get an opportunity to do so, I'm sure. Sure, you're going to Hyper Potion again, aren't you? No! You're going to let me hit you with a secondary Psybeam, and that should be... Dang it. That's unfortunate. But we can Psybeam here. And continue to make our progression through the Seal. Oh, that's dirty. Using Snore while you're asleep. Fortunately, doesn't do a whole lot. If I can get a crit here on the Psybeam, that'd be awesome. I don't think it was a crit, but it was certainly a higher attack roll. And that is the end of Gym Leader Pryce. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And we've got one more badge here in the Johto region to do before we make our way over to Kanto. And yes, we have Whirlpool. What have you just handed me? It's probably Icicle Shard, which isn't, or it's Hail, which is still not super beneficial. Let's make our way out of this room, out of this gym, and I will catch you in the next episode for this next week, and we've still got the Nuzlocke that we've been working on in between there, so I hope you're ready to see more of that on Friday. Thanks so much for your time, everyone, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.